Hello viewers, welcome to CodeForAny, and today I need to make this here the Foodybite apps inside. Need to develop this here the my profile tabs. Need to developing here. First of all, need to making this here the my profile screens. Let's start how to write down here the my profile screens. How to create here inside the Flutters. First of all, need to go inside here the screen folders. We need to find out here, and we need to create here the new tabs. Create here the new folders and to give this here the name as a profile like here. Create here the new files and to give this here the profile underscore tab screen dot dots. Set here the stateful widgets and to set here the name profile tab screen like here's, and we need to set here the material dependency. Create here the scaffold and we need to create here the app bars. Need to write down here app bar. Set here the center titles. Need to set here the 2. Then after set here the titles text, need to set this here the my profile like here's. Set here the style text styles. Set here the color T color primary text. Set here the font size 17 and font weight. Set here the font weight 600. Like we need to configure and to set this here. First of all, we need to configure this here the profile tabs inside the main tabs. Now we need to copy the screen and we need to go inside here the main tab view, and we need to set here the last tab inside const profile tab screen. Set like this here, save here, and now we need to click and open this here the my profile tabs are the creating done here. Now we need to set this here the user profiles. First of all, the making here the body for these widgets. Create here the scroll view. Need to develop here, and we need to set this here the single child scroll. Set here the childs. Create here the column like here, and we need to give this here the cross axis alignment. Need to set this here the center like set. Now first we need to create here the one dividers. We need to need this here the between list out of the restaurants list. We need to need here the dividers. We need to create here the dividers. Set here the color black 26, and we need to set this here the height. Give this here the 2. Like we need to configure for these dividers. Now we need to create here the user image profiles. Need to create here first of all image assets. Give this here the static image. Now need to find out here the set folders image. Need to give this here the one brand static image. Copy relative path. Paste this here, and we need to set this here the width 120, and also need to set here the 120 heights. Set here the fit box fit covers, like we need to set for these configurations. Now also need to create here the wrap with widgets and to set here the clip or rect widgets, and we need to set here the border radius. Circulars we need to set here the 60 and save this here and look like this, similar to show this here, maybe increase this here the divider size for like. Set here the some space size box, give this here the height space. We need to set this here the 20 of between here the these dividers like here. Save this here and this, making here the dividers after the like this. Now we need to set here the username. So need to show here first of all, so need to copy this here the title text here, paste this here, and now we need to set this here the usernames Jason Wilsham. Like we need to set, and we need to set this here the 20 and show like this here. Give this here the some height space. Set here 15 and const value. Set here the comma. Now need to save and show like this here. Now we need to show this user's email address. We need to show here. Set here the secondary text. Font size we need to set here the 15, and we need to set here the email address. Chosen @Wilsham @gmail.com. Like we need to set here, and we need to remove this here the bold. No needs. Look like this here the showing here or this name. Now again so we need to copy and we need to paste this here the switch space. We need to needs here. Then to create here the row like here. Set here the comma and we need to create here the separators. Expanded column, and we need to set this here the cross axis alignment. Set here the center, and now we need to create here the text. We need to first of all the copy this text, paste 2 times, and first ones we need to set this here the primary colors. Second ones we need to set this here the secondary text, and we need to set here the 13, and also need to configure here the 17, and we need to set here the value and set this here the titles. Review like here, save this years and show like this here the this data. We need to decrease this years. Set here 12 like here show, and set here some height space. Set here the 4 comma like here. Save here. Now we need to convert into the common widgets. First of all, we need to copy this here, this column, and we need to go inside the here common widgets. Create here the new files and to give this here the name, title, subtitle, button, dot like here. Create here the stateless widgets, title, subtitle buttons. We need to set like this name, material dependency. We need to create here the inkwell on tab event, and create here the childs. Paste this code here. Now need to set here the some final variables where title, as I need to pass this here the string, and final string dot subtitle, and last one is void callback on press event. We need to call here, set this here's parameters. Need to pass here on press event. Set here the title value and color extension also input here. Then after need to set here the subtitle like save here. Now use this here in the tabs. We need to set here buttons, titles inside to give this here the 50, subtitles we need to set this here the review, and on press event set here like here the creating this UI and const save here like this set. Again so we need to copy paste this here 2 times, and now you need to show here the followers and following. Write down here the followers, and here following. Save this here and look like this similar to show. Now we need to create here the dividers container. Give this here the width. We need to set this here the 1. Set here the height. We need to set here the 30. Set here color, T color, secondary text, comma, save here's like here's. Maybe we need to set here placeholder and look like this here the show 0.5. Save this here's. And we need to show this here like this here. Now we need to create here the edit profiles and setting buttons we need to develop here. Again, we need to copy this value, the space, create here the row, set here childs, set here the max axis alignment. We need to set here the center. Now we need to create here the button inkwell. We need to go here buttons and to modify this here the common buttons, round buttons inside. Need to create here the types we need to set here. Need to write down here the enum, and we need to set here the round button type like this sets. Set here the cache. Need to set this here the primary button. Then line button like here's two buttons available. Set here the types final round button type. Set here type like here's, and need to write down here's this dot round button types is equal to, need to write down here the round types dot primary like this configures here's. Now we need to set this here the colors. We need to set here if here the type equal to round button primary button, then to set these colors for the button colors, otherwise colors set here the color white like here. Now border configures here. Need to if types is equal to primary, then to set this here the null, otherwise else parts. Need to call this here the border alls, and to set this here the color T color placeholder colors we need to set, and we need to give this here the width as a 1 like here the configurations are the need here. Same as now we need to set here the conditions for the here primary, then to white colors we need to set, else parts we need to call here the placeholder colors. Like we need to creating here the tabs and to create. Now we need to go and also need to set here the final double, and we need to set here the width like here's. Need to write down here the this dot width. Need to set here double, call here double dots max fit, copy here's to set this here the width. Save this here's. Now we need to go inside here the profile tabs, and we need to write down here's round button on press event. Set here the titles. We need to set here the edit profile like here's. Set here the width. We need to set here the 100 like here. Save this here's and show like this here the buttons, and another buttons we need to copy here's paste this here. Now need to making here the setting button, settings, and we need to set here the type, round types. Need to set this here the line, set like this here, and we need to give this here the some width space, sized box, set here the 15, set here comma, cost, show here, and also need to configure this here the height parameters, final dot double dot height like here, and we need to pass this here the this dot height. Need to set here the 50 defaults value. If you change here modify, then to change here give this here the parameters value. Now need to set here the height, set here 40, and also set here 14, and look like similar to UI. Need to configure here, go inside here the round buttons, and to fix this here the round issue need to set here pi like here. Now showing goods for this UI, need to set this done. Now we need to create here the restaurant list. We need to develop here, go inside here the tabs of the restaurant list. Need to copy and paste this here, copy this list, and you need to go inside here the profile tabs. You need to paste here, import this here the restaurant row, and we need to set here the physics, never scrolls physics set here, and we need to set this here the sync wrap. Need to set here the true like here, and showing like this here the UI. We need to fix this here the give this here the one I add more buttons, and need to remove this here the kilometers. So need to set here the condition inside the restaurant row. We need to write down here flag bool is my profile like here, and we need to set here this dot is my profiles. By default need to set this here the false. If here the true means here the hide this here the need to set here save is my profile, not my profiles. Then like here else need to call this here the container, like need to write down here, set this here the conditions. Again same as we need to kilometers need to hide here, copy this line, and we need to set here the conditions up to this the italians like here, and need to make here the buttons. Need to draw here icon button. Maybe we need to create here the inkwell on tab event like here, set here the child. We need to set here childs as a need to pass this here icon icons dot more over text, set here the color t colors. Need to set here the primary text, set here the size 15, and show like this here the buttons. Need to making here, and need to set here the if conditions. If my profile is my profile, then to show, otherwise not show. Set here 20. Now we need to go inside here the my profiles tab, and we need to set here this black. We need to set here the true is my profiles. Write down here the true and save, And we need to hide these years, only showing here the ratings, and remove here the kilometers and show here the more buttons. Like we need to configurations and to one cell into two screens need to use and to reduce this here the writing codes. And also need to data side setting times, so need to also need to reduce here like this. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any question, so please write down the comment section. So I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.